Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Chris from the Mental Health and Psychology Nerd, and today I'm going to be talking about labels, gender identity labels, sexual orientation, sexuality, sexual identity labels in the LGBT community, and specifically kind of my thoughts and opinions on this subject. I currently identify as bisexual. Um, like, I'm, in the queer community. I'm not straight. I'm bi. I haven't been with a man yet. So I'm still working through my sexuality and sexual identity and trying to figure out what that means to me. I have a long road to go, and the reason being is because I had to repress my sexuality for a very long time. So I'm very new to being bisexual, and so I have a lot to learn about dating with guys. It's a learning curve I'm on, or just trying to figure out how to heal and recover from certain traumas revolving around my sexual identity and my sexuality. But I feel comfortable identifying as bi because I know that I'm attracted to both men and women, and I also know that there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with me for the way I am. Something that is wrong is, homophobia, whether it's internalized homophobia and self-hatred, or whether you are a straight person who is homophobic. I think that it's important to completely rid yourself of any sort of prejudices, any sort of hatred that you might have. It's best to fucking grab that shit and throw it away in the trash, because it's not a good way to live your life. So, anyway, the original subject about this was labels. I kind of wanted to talk about specifically how this relates to me in my situation right now. And, kind of like this last month or two of finding out that I wasn't straight, that I was indeed bisexual, or at the very least bi-curious. I didn't really know if I wanted to use the label bisexual because, like I said, I still have not been with a man, and even though I know I'm attracted to men, I don't know if it's something that will meet my expectations in real life the same way it does when watching, fantasizing about it or seeing it in gay porn, for lack of a better description. I know that might be a little TMI for some of you, but I mean, this is just me being my uncensored self. I have found that through watching gay porn or, just fantasizing about gay sex, I have really enjoyed it. So I think that it is something that, I am indeed into, and that I am indeed bi. I just have some stages to work through, revolving around my sexuality. And that's why identities and labels are something that, has been easy for me to attach myself to, but at the same time hard to attach myself to. I remember even before thinking I was bi, I would have certain gay thoughts or fantasies, and even to the point where I was like, well, I would have sex with another guy in front of a girl to turn her on. That was literally one of the things that I would think about, so but I still said, "Oh, I'm straight. I'm not bi. I'm not into that. That's not something that I would ever want to do." But the reality is, like, I was just simply in denial. I've had subtle hints throughout my life that I was bi, but I wasn't. I still wasn't 100% sure, and I was actually fearful of, I guess, like, I, to basically describe it, I've been bi-curious throughout my entire life without even knowing it and thinking that I was straight, and now I've officially came to the conclusion that I am fully bisexual. At least I'm pretty sure. The only thing that really can finally, be the final determination is, finally trying it, but, I'm not quite at that point yet for my own personal reasons. I'm not going to, put pressure on myself to go out and explore that until I feel fully ready to. But I mean, the idea of it sounds very appealing to me, so I do identify as bisexual, but who knows, I may not like it, but I'm pretty sure I like it. Like, I'm pretty sure this is just, sometimes it's like, I still think, like, is this really who I am? Like I said, it's something that I'm trying to figure out right now. And it's difficult to find the exact label. Like, I sometimes think, am I bi or am I pan? What's the difference? What, I feel most comfortable identifying as bi. And I am also under the belief that sexuality can be fluid. I've seen videos about that. Some people identify as bi and then straight. For some people, sexuality is fluid. And for some of us, it is hard to attach labels. And no matter where you are on that spectrum, whether you have fully embraced a sexual identity, fully embraced your identity, or if it's something that you're still trying to figure out, whether you are kind of in the stages of maybe identifying as bi-curious, like, oh, maybe I am, or if you fully accepted that you're bisexual, then, I mean, I think, yeah, like I said, it's hard to figure out which label works for you, but, I mean, I also just want to emphasize that, it's okay to not attach a label to yourself quite yet if you don't feel ready for that. And also, we're in no rush, like, there's no set amount of time needed to figure this out. It could be a process that takes years even, and, it's okay to take your time. I'm still working through a lot of trauma that has been brought to me through my religious upbringing. Talking to a therapist right now, and I'm trying to heal and recover from religious trauma. Yeah, like, anyways, yeah, like I kind of wanted to explain, yeah, that's pretty much it on the topic of labels and sexual identity. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.